Okay, on this video, we're going to be learning about how to calculate perimeter. You've done perimeter in the past, and perimeter is simply when you add up the distance around all four sides of a shape. So on this one, the distance is 8, and it's a square. So we have to add 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Or if we use the formula here, the formula for a square says that perimeter equals 4 times the side, which is the same thing as adding up 4 eighths. 8 times 4. So the perimeter would be 32. Now on this one, we have a rectangle. And in a rectangle, you can't do the 4 sides together because you have 2 long sides and 2 shorter sides. So in order to calculate the area of a rectangle, you would either have to add length plus width, or you could do 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. If we go 14 times 2 is 28, and 5 times 2 is 10. So the perimeter around this one would be 38. Okay, well that's not necessarily so hard, but we're going to start looking at some shapes like this one right here. And if you'll notice on this shape, we don't know the distance of all the sides. We've been told the distance of this one is 14, this one's 5, 12, and 6. But this side right here, we don't know. And this side right here, we don't know. So we have to ask ourselves, how can we find the perimeter when we've got 2 sides that we don't know about? Well, we're going to look at what we do know. And what we do know is that the distance here is 12. And if the distance here is 5, but this one goes up the same distance as this one over here, then we could find this missing distance by finding the difference between this 12 and this 5. So I could say, okay, well 12 minus 5 is 7, which means that this is no longer a question. We know that it is 7. We could do the same thing for this little question mark here. We know that the distance of this one is 14 and the distance of this one is 6. But if it kept going, it would be the same distance as this one. So in order to find this one, we have to take the 14 minus the 6, which would be 8. So this one is no longer a question. We know that it's 8. So now, in order to find the perimeter, we're going to have to add up all the sides. So we're going to add up 14 plus 12 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 5. And we're going to add all those together to get the perimeter. So 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 6 more is 12, plus 7 is 19, plus 8 is 27, plus 5 is 32. I know I'm doing that fast, but you can take your time. Now 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So when we add up the sides of all of these, and we've discovered our missing sides, we know that the perimeter of this shape would be 52.